starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brain Lee's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour. What it is, y'all? What's good with it? I hope your day was wonderful today. Child, it is the weekend for yours truly, Braylon Lee, everybody. Y'all, we're going to talk about Baller Alert tonight. I'm going to tell y'all about the amazing opportunity that you have to join the Baller Alert Creator Network. Like I said, I found out about this opportunity rather on LinkedIn. So it's important to stay on LinkedIn because let me tell you something. You will find some jobs that they will not post. You hear me? That they will not post on their job board, okay? And they will not post it on their social media. So I'm going to bring you up to date with everything. We're going to go over the history. We're going to pull up all the platforms as well. And not to mention too, a day ago, they have a new job out there. So if you are looking for a job, I got you, okay? And you know, the reason why I'm doing this is for many reasons. As you guys know, we talked about NBC Universal, right? We did talk about that. We also talked about the fact that in addition to NBC Universal, we talked about studios with Tubi, where your movie or TV show could be a Tubi original. We also talked about Blavity. So for me, it really is about making sure that anytime we can promote an opportunity, then that's what we're supposed to do, right? And I know what some of you are thinking, Ray, why do you keep giving opportunities out here? Because some of us, we don't have an agent, we don't got a manager, we ain't got no team. Some of us are getting it from the ground up. Do you hear me? And I will just say this. Until you know what doors are available to you, you won't know how to walk through it. Until you know what doors are available to you, you won't know how to walk through. Until you know what doors are available, you will not know how to walk through them. So with that being said, let's get to it because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. Glad to have all you here. So we are going to start right with this video right here from Baller Alert's YouTube channel. And all it says is, what is Baller Alert? So because I like to give a full overview of what we're about to get into, right? So hopefully your day is going well. This morning, it was just so cloudy out and it was orange hue and everything in between. There's Canadian wildfires happening. So light, love, and prayers to everybody in Canada, for sure. So here we go. What is Baller Alert? Here we go.
All right, let's see. Let's go to Facebook, see who's poking me today. Because you who's happening. Hot like hell. No post. What's going on?
Looks like that's Ohio State.
Bitch must be putting up some naked pictures or something. I gotta change my profile picture. Hell no. Man, forget Facebook. Let me go read some gossip. The YBS. Young Black M, a hot ass mess. What is Sherry Dennis doing? Who is this? Oh hell no, her hair looks so hot. She be trying to do too much. Anyway, let's see. YBF alert. Baller alert. The hell's a baller alert? Some shit that shows you who's scoring and all that shit. Anyway.
What's a
Let me
baller?
go to Foxworks.net. See what's going on over here. Ooh, my baby daddy, Kenyon Martin. Let's see what they talking about over here. And if his sex was so bad, then how did you wind up pregnant so many times by him? Not to mention other niggas as well with her stanky ass. She used to be musty and dirty as fuck. I wouldn't cat shit behind her. I remember how she used to keep that house. It was a fucking mess, nasty bitch. Kenyon, come on, boo. Look at me. We mess with these nasty ass bitches. Ew. What the fuck? Hell no.
So, as you can tell, right, Baller Alert in the early days, right, just said what needed to be said, right? So we're gonna keep going here.
And here's this goddamn Baller Alert again. What is this? Let me click on it since it's advertising so much. Baller Alert. Certified male groupie. What is that? It's Nina Boo here. I want to thank you all for your entries for certified male and female groupies. We'll be posting them very often. Well, alrighty. This dude does look like a groupie. Who is this guy? First up, the guy resides in Washington, D.C. They are really putting this dude on blast. Oh my God. They are really putting this dude on blast. According to my sources, he's a huge male groupie. I heard he made a fool of himself to take pictures with Jada Pinkett Smith and Lisa Ray. I don't really blame him. They are beautiful, but I heard they were giving him disgusted eye because he was trying so hard. Furthermore, they said he is a groupie for the local promoters in the city. How are you a groupie for local promoters? What the hell they do other than get your ass in the
Keep
club?
that in mind about local promoters. Keep that in mind.
I'm not going to do that. Anyway, let's see what else is on the site. Looks pretty interesting. Beauty do's and don'ts. What? Does this bitch have a fucking line across her face as her eyebrows? I hope that's a don't. Oh my God, that is just horrible. Yao Ming got hurt. Ballers behind the scenes. Okay, so what is Baller Alert? I'm not seeing anything alerting me about no baller. I ain't seen no baller yet other than Yao Ming's baller.
Oh, they used this sister right here as a way of promotion. Okay, I think I got it now. Okay.
About Baller Alert. Go and see what that's about. Lion Entertainment is launching Baller Alert, a phone-based text service that provides real-time text alerts with the who's who of the club scene. Interesting. This service will initially be available in the 5 metropolitan areas.
Hang on, let's go
Alerts
back.
with the who's
So
who
Baller-
of the club scene.
So Baller Alert is a phone-based text service that provides real-time text alerts.
Alerts with the who's who of the club scene. Interesting.
So you know how like there are ballers in the club? Baller Alert, right? Now, I'm trying to remember if my memory serves me correctly that there was a company called Ease VIP, right? I'll show y'all that. Actually, let me pull that up, actually. Hang on, give me a moment, y'all. There was a thing called Ease VIP. And it is around. Let me see if I can. Because y'all know how, okay, y'all know how ABC is with copyright, right? So just wanted to just let y'all know. I'll try to pause it here and there, but let's keep going with this video here.
This service will initially be available in the 5 metropolitan areas: Washington, D.C., New York City, Atlanta, Miami, and Charlotte. When we say ballers, we mean celebrities, athletes, and the people in your area that get the party started. Me! Not really. But the text service will be free of charge, and we will keep you notified when ballers step into the hottest parties. Well, that's damn right, because you know Ray. Oh, hell no. I'm about to find out how to sign up on this shit, because Ray's ass be, why don't you get your broke ass out the house and go get you a baller? I'm going to get one now because they're going to text me when he out. Kenyon, holla. Let me know when his ass is out the damn club. Hell yeah. Sign me up.
It's the early day.
Alert! There's been a big head nigga that's worth $100.17 million.
Wait, how much money?
Spotted that eyeball. Alert! There's some nigga with dreads who got a big ass publishing check that's going into Visions. It's baller alert, bitches.
Oh my God. Self-advertisement is crazy work. So a woman's journey to find out what baller alert is. Okay, that was May 12th, 2008. Now here is the prequel to baller alert right here. Okay, let's watch this. I'm running DC's biggest VIP rooms. Hey Kanye, here we go.
Y'all want to say anything to VIP? Go ahead.
There we go.
That's it?
No, Robin, all right. You had enough last night.
Now this makes you know, like, this was 90s quality. Y'all remember the camcorders from way back in the day? Shout out to JVC camcorders. I mean, the camcorders where you had that little black handle that you put your hand through and you held the video camera. Man, memories, man.
Victor, anything you want to say? That's it? All right.
We'll miss you, VIP.
Yeah, bye. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. This is my first, and I will enjoy it. Yeah, this is my first too.
Okay.
Indiana.
Anything about Kanye?
Oh, I love Kanye. He's so sexy, especially that part of his video when he got the headphones on and he's moving. Ooh, so sexy. Yeah. Right.
Hey, wasn't this a simpler time, just black people being outside? We didn't have to worry about being, powed and this, that, and the third. We could actually go home safe and sound and everything in between, man. Like, the 90s. And I know the 90s were not perfect, but child, have you seen 2026?
You know I'm right.
What's up?
You know this shit crazy. Oh.
Y'all silly. Oh, sir.
You can't take me saying something.
Hey, you know, we've been doing this all week, and you know what I'm talking about.
DC gonna put it down.
DC's definitely putting that looking real good out here.
I gotta give it to DC already. We see the talent y'all got. It's love.
You light skin. We back.
Wait, is that John Legend in the back? Like no shade. Like it looked like John Legend, but it ain't John Legend.
You light skin. We back.
We back.
Who is this gentleman right
It's
here?
Barry right here.
That's Big Money B.
What's good?
You my strong arm left. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, come up short with the paper, you got problems. Very serious problem.
What club we gonna be at first? VIP.
VIP. You recording? What's up? What you gonna say now?
We just about to. Abdul, you gotta look out.
Bro,
What's on the back end, G?
the flip phone. Oh,
Look at
my
this.
God.
We get more than this a show, man. We looked out, so you gotta look out. It's crazy. Yo, what up, dog?
Kanye, you got something to say, babe, for the last
I
showdown?
might be able to make some change tomorrow.
And there's
So
my big words.
before, so I can present everything. What's the offer
Last
for
show of VIP.
Kanye, because I know dude that said he upped his offer to see if we can make it happen.
Price was really low, and we're gonna get some extra money on the back end before we go in.
Yeah.
So, Robin Millen, right there on Instagram, right? So this video came out right here, December 10th, 2025, right? Welcome to the prequel of Baller Alert, the official origin story series. Before Baller Alert became a digital media powerhouse, starring the VIP rooms, rather, of Washington, D.C.'s biggest mega clubs. The owner was a VIP coordinator, the gatekeeper, the one booking the artists, running the list, and yes, literally alerting the girls when the ballers were in the building. That's where the name Baller Alert was born. In this episode, the founder uncovered old camcorder tapes, Gen Z Google that with a crying emoji that captured the early days, including the night she booked Kanye West during his first album promo run, 2 clubs, $5K each, thousands of people outside, and Kanye trying to renegotiate at the door. Wild error, but he walked in and shut the whole place down. These tapes are the receipts of how it all started. The culture, the nightlife, the hustle, the blueprint. This is the story before the platform, before the brand, before the movement. This is the prequel of Baller Alerts. Subscribe so you won't miss the next chapter. Drop a comment if you were outside during the DC Mega Club era, right? So, y'all know we always try to make sure that we give you a full picture of what we're talking about here. Now, I'm going to show y'all E's VIP here because this relates to Baller Alert. Now, I'm going to try my very best to get through this thing here, okay? So, y'all know how NBC can be, okay? I'll just be a part of.
I'm from Miami, Florida, and I'm founder and CEO of Easy VIP. I'm seeking $150,000 for 15% stake in my company. So you're visiting Miami tonight. You heard about this great event going on. It's the talk of the town. So you decide to take a couple friends and a couple clients out to entertain them and show them a good time. Only problem is when you arrive at this event, there's over 700 people outside. Now your whole night is in jeopardy, and you're embarrassed in front of your friends and clients because you just brought them to an event that you can't even get them into. This scenario happens to people every night of the week. I thought to myself, there has to be a better way. I envisioned a website where people could come, view the best events in any city, and pre-purchase their night out. What Expedia does for airlines, or what OpenTable does for restaurants, we do that for nightlife. Once you find the exact event you want to attend, you can pre-purchase admission tickets, bottle service. I mean, you can even choose the exact VIP table inside of a venue that you want to attend. Once you select everything, you make your purchase, that's it, you're done. And it doesn't matter if you do it a day in advance or 3 months in advance. You can always opt to have one of our Easy VIP reps meet you in the front, walk you in, and give you the treatment you deserve. We launched in
David John, bro, you got a wife. I mean, now listen, I'm not gonna sit here in front. The smile is a stunning smile. Okay, listen, I ain't gonna sit here in front.
Biggest nightlife markets in the world, and right away it was a hit. So I just have one question for everyone: who wants to be VIP with me?
Now that was a very smooth pitch, right? And we go back here. Let's see.
So you're visiting Miami tonight. You heard about this great event going on. It's the talk of the town. So you decide to take.
So you see the young lady. She got a little something to her, but I relayed E's VIP to Baller Alert. So what Baller Alert did back then, E's VIP did later on. Right now, don't worry. We're going to talk about the Baller Creator. We're going to talk about the Baller Alert Creator Network here in just a minute, right? But I'm just giving you the background of Baller Alert, right? So I want to just show you a couple of things, right? So it's important to know before I show you the link and everything else, right? So here is Baller Alert on Facebook, right? 1.8 million followers, right? Of course, Baller Alert Nation channel. Y'all know they got these different channels on Instagram. So 2,400 members, Baller Alert subscriber hub. Now this is playing right here. Voice teleprompter operator allegedly made over $100,000 bet on which words he would say. Child, you could be a millionaire because he says the same damn ish every time. But you see Baller on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok rather, Twitter, and Snapchat as well. All right, so 1.8 million followers. Of course, the Baller Alert Show. Shout out to BT. He is on Streets 94.5. And he's also from my hometown, Little Rock, Arkansas. So shout out to him. I do not know the other brother. No disrespect, though, at all. And then, of course, Baller Alert is also on TikTok, right? So 2.3 million followers. I am going to give you the game plan for how you can go about the application, right? The biggest thing I always say to y'all is availability and accessibility. Availability and accessibility. Availability and accessibility. What is something that Baller Alert needs that you can bring? In the words of my good mentor, Aisha Tyson, she said, don't ever ask celebrities for anything because they're always getting asked for stuff. But if you can bring them a solution, you're further ahead than everybody else, right? So 2.3 million followers on TikTok, right? Baller Alert on Twitter, they have 332,300 followers, right? On Instagram, they have 7.5 million followers. It is important to know what platforms not only is Baller Alert on, but it's also important to look at the frequency of what they post, right? If you know that they are into certain topics that you're into, that will make your application have a better shot of being a part of the Baller Alert Creator Network, right? Because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, the network is only going to be as strong as the people who submit their application, right? And then, of course, we look at their YouTube channel here, which has 201,000 subscribers, right? And of course, they have their videos right here. Now, their oldest video, right? Y'all, 18 years ago. They've been around, okay? Listen. Good damn. Hey, can you imagine that 18 years ago? You just starting being on the ground and it's grown into this, right? Like just, my God. Now, of course, they have, you go podcast, they have the Baller Alert Show, which I believe that is also on iHeartMedia's platform as well, right? So, with that being said, I want to show you just a couple of things, right? Because at the beginning, middle, and end of the day, it's all about how you can utilize information to get you to where you need to be, right? So, let me show y'all this here. Okay. All right. So right here, wait for it. Nope. No. Okay. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So as you can see, Baller Alert is hiring a video editor. We're looking for someone who can take raw footage and turn it into something that stops the scroll, high energy, fast cuts, clean sound, the kind of clips that feel native to the feed and make people want to watch it twice. If you understand pacing, you know how ride a beat, it can match the rhythm of culture. We want to see your work. This is the person who helps shape how millions of people experience Baller every day. We move fast and we cover everything from breaking news to music to sports to the moments the internet can't stop talking about. Your edits set the tone. What we're looking for, someone fluent in short form for Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Strong instincts for hooks, captions, and motion. Comfortable working at speed without losing quality. Bonus if you can bring your own creative ideas and not just execute a brief. If this sounds like you, send your reel or portfolio to balleralertstaff@gmail.com. Show us the dopest thing you've cut, right? So you have that. Now, I do want to show y'all this as well, right? So here we go. Right here. So right here, the Baller Alert Creator Network is open and we want you in. Now, this came out a week ago, right? We are building the roster that moves the culture forward. Creators, correspondents, and partners who make the content people actually stop for. Our inaugural class already includes Kenny Burns, Ferrari Simmons, BT, Shy Taylor, and Naya Etame. We're only getting started. Join and you plug into a platform reaching over 1 billion impressions and more than 14 million followers every month for audience that sets the pace in culture and entertainment. One application. If your lane fits what we're building, our team reaches out. Tell us who you are and what you make. Now, we're going to get to that application here in just a little bit. Okay, just want to bring you into everything. The Baller Alert audience by the numbers, 1 billion combined monthly impressions, 14 million plus social followers, 1.2 million monthly web readers, 12 million monthly engagements, 65% African American audience, 55% women. Now, why would it be important for you to know these numbers? Because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, if you don't know who you're trying to create content for, how can you figure out a plan to reach them? If you don't know the audience you're trying to reach, how can you create content for them? If you don't know the audience you're trying to reach, how do you know how to? If you don't know if you don't know the audience you're trying to reach, then how can you make a plan to reach them, right? So yes, indeed, there. Now, of course, okay, right here. So this is Robin L., right? So this is the founder and CEO of Ball Alert. Ball Alert Films, the Ball Alert Foundation, everything in between. Executives used to hide behind the company. Now they are the company's most powerful voice, and the audience is here for it. People do not trust logos, they trust people. When a leader speaks up with real perspective and the receipts to back it, that lands harder than any press release ever could. The audience wants the expert, not the corporate statement. The numbers say the same thing. 3 years ago, 12% of the top CEOs in the FTSE were active on LinkedIn. Today, it's 85%. Video posts from chief executives are up 68% in 2 years. So here's my news. A group of expert creatives is joining the Ball Alert Creator Network, and the names are coming soon. But one of them did something even before I made the announcement. They started posting. They showed up as themselves and moved me enough to do the one thing I never do. Y'all know I never speak. Get ready. I'm joining my own creator network right alongside them. The names are coming, and so am I. And that is the BEA beautiful sister right there. Yes, indeed, there. So shout out to the one and only Robin L. there. Now, I know that a lot of times in life, it can be very difficult for you to believe that your dreams can come true, right? And we're just talking, just you and me today. I found out that one of my coworkers, right, who's also a good friend of mine, but one of my coworkers got the job that I put in, a filler out for, right? And I'm gonna be real with you, I was a little bit hurt, right? But obviously I know what I've done on my job, right? And we had a real deal schmeal conversation, right? Of recognizing that just because you didn't get that job doesn't mean the right job is out there for you. And he said something to me that allowed me to be at ease. He said, "This is not my end all be all." Sometimes we tend to forget that some things that seem a waste of time really are a bigger stepping stone than we could ever realize, right? And when I think about our YouTube channel here with 3,468 subscribers and over 1 million total views covering Black culture, that is an accomplishment. That is as much as your accomplishment as it is mine. Because without y'all watching, I would not grow, right? And so I know for so many people, they are probably thinking, man, like I remember our mom Wiggins, trying to get into Streamer University. Now, Goss and I did allow an elder into Streamer University, so he's not ageist completely, okay? But when he said what he said to Armand Wiggins about him being 38, and goddamn, you know what I mean? And talking about people's lives, this, that, and the third, it's not a lifelong career. I'm sorry. Shout out to Miss Jones, shout out to Wendy Williams, 2 female titans of the industry, and everybody in between, right? Charlemagne the God, Steve Harvey, Tom Joyner, and many others, right? Whatever doesn't seem like it makes sense, that is usually because it's not supposed to make sense to other people. Imagination is everything. It's the life preview to coming attractions, right? Albert Einstein said that. I remember when Steve Harvey said that. And every day in my head, all I see is me on TV. All I see is me being in, the media industry. All I see is me on the microphone doing a radio show. All I see is me going from soundstage to soundstage doing shows. All I see is me being in boardrooms making things happen. And I know it is easier said than done to believe in something that you cannot see. But believe me, we just watched a YouTube video of Kanye West kicking off a whole platform, right, that has grown into this amazing entity. And like I said before, it's very easy as a culture to be selfish, to gatekeep, and to really be for self. But what I've come to realize is if you really are about your business, you will be exactly where you need to be. Like I said, sometimes we have to get rejected by what we want in order to be accepted by what we need. Sometimes we got to be rejected by what we want in order to be accepted with what we need, right? Sometimes we got to be rejected where we want to be accepted for what we need to be accepted for. And believe me, like every day that I get on here with y'all and I'm live on tour, it is the most thrilling, exciting, heart-pounding, mentally taxing, but such a joyride to be able to cover media, culture, entertainment, commerce, theme parks, and be able to do it in the biggest, boldest, realest, livest, and most visceral fashion. And what I've come to realize is we limit ourselves in what we believe we can handle. And we need to respect the fact that we're not all a monolith. Growing up, I was a shy kid, to be real with you. I really was. Like, all I could talk about was Disney back in the day. You know what I mean? I still talk about Disney now, but it's with context, conjecture, and connection, right? And I never really fit in to anybody's box. I was worried for the longest time that I would really never be embraced. Really did. But of course, when you're a kid, you worry about fitting in, right? My good friend Quincy House in Little Rock, Arkansas. I love you, Q. Of course, brother. Went to Wilson, Dunbar, then we split off. He went to J.A. Fair. I went to Parkland. But that dude, he saw me for who exactly I was. And sometimes we tend to forget the higher we try to go and the rafters to be seen, the further we are from being on the ground with the people. And sometimes we think that if we're not known, that our voices don't matter. Are you kidding me? Had it not been for Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. and all of the civil rights leaders that we have had in the civil rights movement, I wouldn't be here doing this. Sincerely, I'll be a slave in the cotton field, for real. Or might be strange fruit, or might be sold at auction, or anything else that could have happened to me. My mom has always said, you were born for such a time as this. You were born for such a time as this. You were born for such a time as this, right? And I try my very best to always make sure that whatever I do in my life, right, that there is a understanding that I will make mistakes, but I'm not a mistake. Yes, I have something to give, but I also need to be willing to receive. But most of all, just because life evolves doesn't mean that that defines me. I define my life. I know what you're thinking. All this for the Baller Alert Creator Network? Yes. Y'all know I don't just talk about me. I also try to relate life to media as well. Because how we consume is how we move. How we consume is how we move. How we consume is how we move. We have been talking about mergers and acquisitions for quite a while on this channel. And the year's not over yet. It's not. I already told y'all about the state of black media as is. Let me go ahead and pull that up one more time for y'all here. It's indeed there. So, Disney has no black network. NBC Universal, no black network, but black people watch Bravo. Warner Bros. Discovery, Oprah Winfrey, Warner Bros. Discovery rather has owned the Oprah Winfrey Network. Fox has Fox Soul. Nexstar Media Group has Incorporate has no black network, and then Paramount has black entertainment television. Now, of course, there is Aspire from Magic Johnson, right? There is Afro TV as well. There is TV One. There is Clio TV. There is also oh my God, what is it? It is going Bounce TV, right? From EW Scripts. Now that was up for sale at one point in time. I don't believe it's up for sale anymore. And then we gotta also think, right? We gotta think about Ebony and Jet and Essence and Sister to Sister, all the black magazines, right? And you think about YBF, you think about That Grape Juice, you think about Concrete Loop, you think about B. Scott. It's B. Scott. Hello, Love Muffins, all that stuff, right? And you also think about, if we didn't cover us, who else was going to cover us, right? If we didn't cover us, who else will cover us, right? If we didn't cover us, who else will cover us, right? And so, you know, I've always come to recognize that your gift will make room for you if you invest in your gift. Your gift will make room for you if you invest in your gift. Your gift will make room for you if you invest in your gift, right? Now, in addition to that, right, like I said, Baller Alert Films, the Baller Alert Foundation, and they also have a production company. So do you know what that means for the Baller Alert Creator Network? I just want you to think about this. Okay, I just really want you to think about this from a totality standpoint. You saw the numbers, right? So if you are a content creator within the Baller Alert Creator Network, you have access to Baller Alert, the website, all the social media platforms. If you're into politics, they got Poly Alert for politics, right? So to all the black political commentators, if you're a filmmaker, guess what? They need films at Baller Alert Films. If you want to be able to give to causes that matter, right, and amplify that on your platform, guess what? There's the Baller Alert Foundation. And then, of course, if you're an entrepreneur and you know, have a fan base and you want to sell merch, you have Baller Alert merch. And of course, they need TV shows, so Baller Alert Productions. If you understand the web that company has, the more you're able to connect yourself in the web. The more that you understand the web, the more you're able to connect yourself in that web. The more you understand the web of a company, the more you'll be able to lock into that web, right? So with that being said, we're about to get to the 40-minute mark, and then I'm going to show you the form, okay, that you are going to fill out, okay? So I just want y'all be able to see this here. Here we go. So right here, okay, right here. So you put your first and last name, you put your email, you put your city, you put your main platform, you choose your following, you choose your lane, your links, and then what do you make and why you, right? Now, when it says here, give us the pitch, what's your content, your audience, so what do you want to do with Baller Alert? like I said before, talk about what they have. Talk about your beginning, right? A lot of times companies are very impressed when you can relate your beginning to their beginning, right? Also, too, like I said, figure out what they don't have going on, right? And like I said to y'all before, availability and accessibility, availability and accessibility, availability and accessibility. Do you not know how many live events there are for Black people? Are you available to jump on a plane and go cover the Roots picnic? Are you available to go to a movie premiere? Are you available to go to the Emmys, the Grammys, the Oscars, the Tonys? Are you available to go to the Baller Alert events because they're looking for a live events experiential producer that can create, the Baller Alert live events? Can you be at those, right? In addition to that, maybe talk about a film that inspired you and say, hey, listen, I'm a filmmaker and this is what I would like to create with Baller Alert Films. Maybe there's a local organization, right, that matters to you. You talk about how that organization helped you. Utilize yourself as a resource. Utilize yourself as a resource. Utilize yourself as a resource. Talk about your subscriber count. Talk about your total views. And believe me, yes, there's even an option for under 10,000 subscribers. Don't let the fact that you ain't got 10,000, 100,000, or 1 million deter you from this. I did. What you got to recognize in your life is something that Steve Harvey said. If that door is not opening, go up the hallway. There's more doors. 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 And not to mention, too, sometimes in life, right? Maybe the reason why the door hasn't opened yet is maybe just because they're doing their part to see if you're worthy of getting through the door. I'll never forget something Ra Ali said, right? She said, creativity gets you to the door. Structure allows you to stay in the door. Creativity gets you to the door. Structure allows you to stay in the door. Creativity gets you to the door. Structure allows you to stay in the door. I never forgot that. I thought that was some smooth advice. Because it's true. Have structure, but leave room for spontaneity. That's what one of the executive producers of the Queen Latifah show said. Remember, you can have a goal in life, but make sure everything you do is a spontaneous decision that relates to your goal, right? BET Next Gen, that was a spontaneous decision that relates to my goal of being in media. The Virgin Voyages, that was another spontaneous decision that relates to my goal. Tubi, that's another spontaneous decision that relates to my goal. Blavity, that's another decision that relates to spontaneous decision that relates to my goal. NBC Universal, that's another spontaneous decision that relates to my goal. Baller Alert, that's another decision that relates to my goal. Everybody in life has been a failure. Let me say that again. Everybody in life has been a failure before. Everybody in life has been a failure before. So what makes you think with everybody who's been a failure that none of them turned out to be successes in life? I can't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody. Now, after you submit your application for the Baller Alert Career Network, what do? All you can do is wait. That's it. That's all you can do. But in the meantime, between time, don't stop your training. Like I said, the title of this live, points are just part of how you win. It is your training that is key. You can score all the points, but do you have the endurance to play the game? You can score all the points you want, but do you have the endurance to play the game? You can score all the points you want, but do you have the endurance to stay in the game? And here's the thing, right? If it fits their lane, they'll reach out. If you don't get a reach out right away, that don't mean that you don't fit in their lane. And here's the gag. You ready for this? I know what you're probably thinking. Man, I ain't gonna get it. Why apply? You wanna know something? If you don't apply, you'll never get in. If you don't apply, you'll never get in. If you don't apply, you'll never get in. You got a better shot at submitting something and being rejected rather than submitting nothing and stay rejected. This is a mind over matter thing, right? And I know what some of you are thinking, well, Bray, if you get to be a part of the Ball Alert Creator Network, how are you going to be able to do Brainley's virtual tour, your YouTube channel, and Ball Alert? Well, you're Emily, right? You talk about stories from Ball Alert, you give your energy Ball Alert, and you give your energy to your channel or your platform. God cannot put his super on your natural if you're not doing anything of a super type of energy for him to put his super on your natural. I can't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody. Let me show you something. I want to show you something real quick. Give me a moment. I just want to show you something. Now, you know how I always talk about the power, right, of making sure that you know that you stumped the yard, right? I'm going to show you something. Because I didn't know if there was anybody really talking about this opportunity, right? And y'all know how I always, post hashtags, right? So here I am right here in real time, right? Now let's look at these hashtags, right? Hashtag Baller Alert, hashtag Black, hashtag Media, hashtag Entertainment, hashtag Content, hashtag Baller Creator Network, hashtag Topics, hashtag Center, hashtag We Are On Tour. Let's click hashtag Baller Creator Network. Not much to see right now. Let's go search. Now, as I scroll down, what do you see? I just follow the bouncing ball here. What do you see? I got time. Don't worry. What do you see? I'll ask one more time. What do you see? You see, I'm the only person talking about this, right? Now, I want you to think about that for a minute. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Damn it. See, you never know what happens when we're live on tour. That happens when I get passionate, right? Now, let me show you, okay? Here we go. One more time. See this, right? I just want you to look. Okay. I just want you to look, right? Now, this is using that hashtag Baller Alert Creator Network, right? You see that, right? I'm the only one talking about it. Don't ever think that just because, right, you're the only one talking about it doesn't mean that what you are given doesn't matter. Because if one person sees this and it's like, oh, I need to apply for that, you did your job. You can't change the whole world. You can only change the world that you can't change the whole world. You can only change the world that you allow yourself to be in. That's it. That's it. That's it. So I'm going to drop the link here for balleralert.com/creator network sign up. And it's an open forum. There's no deadline, right? So here's the link right here. Right there. There's the link. There's the link. There's the link. Now, do I have to do this live stream? No, I don't. But like I said, I know sometimes in life you might need that push. You may need that. You may need that mental notification. That mental notification. You may need to know that it's okay to jump. Steve Harvey, he was at Family Feud, right? And he talked about, how when you jump, your parachute won't open right away. And if you never jump, you'll never know. I can tell you right now, me jumping with this YouTube channel is the biggest jump I've ever done. To bet on yourself and not know what the outcome is going to be. It's a scary place mentally to think, damn, when I go live, will anybody see me? Will anybody hear me? Will anybody want to embrace me? And I'll just say this to you. If people can be stupid, people can be smart, right? Don't let the circumstances dictate if your voice can matter or not. I'll never forget what my mama said to me. She said, Braylon, it's not that you're not going to be on television. I'm trying to find my phone, y'all. Sorry. What's my phone? I know I have my phone around here somewhere. Hi, good to see y'all. Damn, I just gotta find it. Or something. I know I recently had my phone. Anyway, I'll find it later. I know it's here somewhere. But anyway, like I was saying, my mom said to me, it's not that you're not going to make it, Brian. You're just going a different direction. And a lot of times the different direction scares us because it's the unknown. Some of us are waiting to be on TV. Do you not know that people are watching YouTube on their TV more than any other device? And that long form is kicking ass. This whole content library that I've built up, a network to reach out and say, hey, listen, we want to do a deal with you because we love your show. And also, too, we want to bring your content library onto our platform. Just because of the work that I've done. Let your work get you work. Let your work get you work. Let your work get you work, right? And believe me, I think about everybody who has auditioned for American Idol, for The Voice, for America's Got Talent, Star Search when it was on, and every local talent show, right? Showtime at the Apollo too. That's our American Idol, right? And I think about how hard the audition process was. How you had to get yourself together to know, of course, name, age, where you're from. That was the easy part. The hard part was figuring out how to deliver yourself to people who don't know who the hell you are. And standing in that space of, even though I am unknown, doesn't mean that I don't have what it takes to make myself known. Guess what? Everybody's been unseen, everybody's been unheard, everybody's been unembraced before. But the blessing of it is eventually things shift on. So I hope from this live stream tonight, right? This show, this tour, that you recognize that opportunities are out there. The question is, are you willing to go for it? And it's a huge gamble to submit your information for a chance. But how many times have we taken a chance on different things in life that if we could go back, some of us would remix the fact of not taking that chance, right? And for everybody's saying, well, Braylon, what's the point of promoting something if everybody's not going to do it? Let me ask you something. When people tell you to make sure that you take care of yourself and not have a heat stroke, and to get your electrolytes and stay cool this, that, and the third, did you still do it because it was the thing you need to do for yourself? Absolutely. Once you give out a message, it's no longer yours. It's up to everybody who lets their mind be present, let their spirit be available, have the soul be open to what can do. It's up to them to take that message, right? See, I just heard it. Y'all just heard that, right? Child. I bet you it's probably behind me somewhere. But anyway, with all that said, just know that you only have one life. Just know not everybody is going to elevate you up. But if nobody else is going to elevate you up, you elevate your own damn self up. You know why I'm so proud of when I get into the industry? It's because I'll be able to say it was all me. Now, of course, you're going to have, people who helped you along the way, right? But you don't have a Kai Cenat saying, remember why I helped you out with Streamer University? You don't have a celebrity saying, hey, without me, you would have made it. You know why YouTube is so attractive for people? It's because of the fact that I can be a nobody, broadcast what I have, and become a somebody. That autonomy of freedom, independence, and autonomy to be able to make moves for myself. There are celebrities coming on YouTube to reinvent themselves. So if old Hollywood's coming on to new Hollywood's territory, what does that say? Everybody's trying to figure out who they need to be for them. Because the version that they wanted to be was more for the world than for themselves. I clocked that T. I'm going to turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Yes, indeed, we have. So, like I said, y'all, please apply for the Baller Alert Creator Network. No, they are not paying me to promote this. I am doing this off of my own volition. But I also do not mind doing this off of my own volition because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, if we do not support us, who will, right? If we do not support us, who will? If we do not support us, who will, right? Now think about, back in the day, right? I think about all those people in the civil rights movement, right? And you gotta think about the power of media, right? Now my phone, y'all. You gotta think about the power of media back in the day and how media was so dogged of not wanting Black people to rise that they determined, right, that, hey, we can portray you in the way we want to and not care about you. So when you're wondering why these Black blogs and these Black, websites and YouTubers and TikTokers and Facebookers and tweeters and Instagrammers, while they fight so hard for their platforms, is because back in the day, we were never recognized to be cared for on any platform. So we had to make our own. Amen. Amen and amen. Wanted to show y'all this as well. Here. Just wanted to show y'all this. Give me a moment because I saw this and definitely wanted to bring this to y'all. Give me one moment. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm trying to find it. May just have to go to their channel, actually. Nope. Okay, here we go. So this came out 5 hours ago. Just in case y'all need to know this, because you guys know the journey of Nolan Wells is still ongoing. So I definitely wanted to show this to you all. So here we go. Do this here. Hey, again. Let's go.
Hey, Blake.
Yeah?
You feeling bad about your lawn?
A little bit.
Lawns are Gary's thing. Your thing is chilling with a Minute Maid Zero Sugar. Full flavor, zero sugar.
Full vibe, zero competition.
Now you're getting it.
Looking good, Gary.
Reporting live from Irish Club, Fight Plus News, I'm John Abu.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Last night, we would share breaking news in regards to Nolan Wells, as audio from a toll call made by his friends around 3 p.m. on July 4th, according to NBC News, would be released. Now, in an extended version of this call, we are now hearing where they were exactly when the call was made.
So
according
right
to now,
here, to right here, or right here to right here. It looks like it's from here to here, right? So it was 2.5 hours of time, right? So let's keep going.
It's audio and GPS graphics. They were on the western tip of Horn Island.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Now, as you know, we've been following the story, and what we have now noticed is that the call looks to be made in the same area Nolan's body was found 2 days later on Monday. As local outlet WLOX stated, around 8:45 a.m., Sheriff Ledbetter confirmed authorities received a call reporting a body found at the northwestern tip of Horn Island. The body was discovered by a U.S. Park Service ranger. Now, this clearly now gives us a better understanding that when the friends allegedly last seen Nolan at 3 p.m., they would make a call about the boat taking in water in needing of a tow. GPS data graphics would again also confirm they were located on the northwestern tip of the island. Now, at 4:31 p.m., they would eventually be towed for about 2.7 miles out before returning to normal operation and headed back to land.
Now I want to go back here for a second. From here to here, that is crazy that there's a whole island in the middle of Mississippi and there's civilization. Like, something is a little bit off about this. That's Biloxi, Mississippi. That's a whole city. Okay, Biloxi is known for gambling. Okay, in case you didn't know. But just from here to here, that's something is off here, right? So
Towed for about 2.7 miles out before returning to normal operation and headed back to land. Now, after gathering all this information, it now seems for some that Nolan's incident, given that his body was found in the same area, had to have happened between the call at 3 p.m. when they stated to last seeing him and when they would be towed away at 4:31 p.m. Now, another thing that would stand out in the audio and raise suspicions is that the dispatcher would ask the boat's operator if everyone on board was in good health. And in response to that, he would go on to say, yeah, everybody is on board.
We're sinking. Can you all please come?
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Now, what is hard to understand for some,
everybody's on board, but he didn't say everybody was in good health.
In good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
In good health otherwise?
Yeah.
Listen to what's not being said out loud, y'all.
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Now, what is hard to understand for some is if they waited for a tow to help them leave the island, why did they continue having no contact with Nolan, given that they were all friends and this towing incident seemed like an emergency? Also, according to the released GPS graphics, it does not appear that the boat was too far out for them to see or be near the shoreline. Again, this would happen as they reportedly had Nolan's phone on the boat, and that Nolan allegedly wanted to stay back to speak with a girl he just met. Now, on Wednesday, Nolan's family representatives would speak to the Mississippi DA to hear the latest. They would go on to admit that not much new information was shared, but that the DA will be presenting evidence to a grand jury to declare how the mysterious death of Wells should move forward. Now,
there is a second autopsy that has been made thanks to the one and only Colin Kaepernick, who has a foundation that pays for a second autopsy for Black families who cannot afford it. Shout out to Tyler Perry, shout out to Byron Allen, shout out to Lil Rel Howery, who have all donated to the GoFundMe and to the funeral expenses for Nolan Wells. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have y'all here. We just got done talking about the Baller Alert Creator Network and how you can be a part of it. And also gave some life advice as well. And now we're talking about an update on the Nolan Wells case. Glad to have all of you here. Here we go.
Despite a seemingly positive meeting with the DA, not everyone is letting up. Former Mississippi Judge Carlos Moore, who would go viral for sharing his reaction to the case, would return back to his Facebook and would issue a warning to anyone fully trusting the DA, Angel McIlrath. According to Moore, his past run-in with McIlrath, as according to him, was a bad experience, as she failed to get an indictment for an incident that clearly should have gotten one.
Day 11, and there has still been no arrest. To me, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable because we know on day 1, had there been 3 young Black men to return to the mainland from an island and 1 white young man left there who disappeared, who died under suspicious circumstances, we know within 1 day of beginning an investigation with all the suspicious activity that we know that have occurred here. If it occurred in that situation, we know that there would have been arrest by now. So it's still unacceptable to me that no arrests at all have been made for any particular crime. And I've laid out a litany of potential crimes that members of law enforcement, if they were doing their jobs unbiasedly and thoroughly, could have made by now, but they refuse to do so. The family has been calling for transparency all this time, so I don't know why you would keep them in the dark last week that you were doing an investigation when somebody who knows how it's done calls you out on Sunday night, early one Monday morning, you decide to tell everybody that you're doing an investigation. So thank you, DA McElrath. We've been wondering what you have been up to the past few days. So now we know, because I don't play. School had recess. I do not play. I don't even play the radio. Those folks know me. They know me well. And if I say it, I mean it. And so I see today, not only did she had announced earlier this week that she was going to work with, or was working with the Jackson County Sheriff's Department, she met with the family and their counsel and gave them an update and told them that she will be presenting all of the evidence to a Jackson County grand jury. That is a step in the right direction. But is it a step in the right direction because we had to call her hand? Had she planned to do that all alone?
Right.
I had the unfortunate experience of meeting the DA McElrath back in 2019 when I was with a partner with the Cochran firm, and Toussaint Diamond Sims was killed by a Morris Point Police Department officer on August the 8th, 2019. It was caught on video. There were several witnesses that said that young man had nothing in his hands when he was shot 5 times in the back by that Morris Point cop.
God.
5 times in the back, nothing in his hands. DA McElrath presented all that evidence, overwhelming evidence, and she still could not secure an indictment of that officer in Jackson County. So before everybody goes and starts singing her praises, let's make sure she's not going to do another sham presentation to the grand jury.
Navon, the #1 rated business
Lord. You know, there's nothing like our own calling out what needs to be said. And I will just say this too, right? I think we tend to forget that people in power can erase other people's power. People in power can erase other people's power. People in power can erase other people's power. What do I mean by that? If you want to keep a story for what it is, you can erase evidence. That's a thing. It's a sad thing. It shouldn't happen, and that should be a crime, and it is. And what I mean by it should be a crime, it should be a crime for anyone and everyone who removes evidence. But 10 times out of 10, skin color is still capital. Let's keep going.
travel platform lets your team book work travel in one place: flights, hotels, cars.
And we know that you can present things to various grand juries until you get an indictment. It's mighty funny that the regular saying is you can indict a ham sandwich. With all that evidence, after someone was killed in 2019, and I happened to represent the family at that time as a partner in the Cochran firm, and I met with her as well as the family, similar to what happened today, so I've been through that process with her. She will offer you sweet tea. She's a nice, good Southern belle, but can she get you justice? We're not gonna sleep on you, Angel, excuse me. We're not gonna sleep on you. This time, we expect you to present the evidence in a manner like you present it in other situations, that you can secure an indictment or indictments. I do know you don't have to be indicted for anything to be arrested.
That part.
All of this evidence is out there now. It should have been presented to a judge by now. Some of it for probable cause to make some arrest. Some of it to get the search warrants. I am not about any dilatory tactics. You're not going to punt the ball and put it on the grand jury Certain folks need to be arrested now. If there's
Now, I will agree with that. Like, if you can't do the whole enchilada, you can at least start the process of making the enchilada, okay? I fully agree with this, bro. Not to mention, too, Mississippi and down south, not all down south is racist, because I showed you all those white people who are stumping the yard for us, right? But the DA can present this in front of a white jury, and the white jury can say not guilty, right? So let's recognize that that's also in play. Let's keep going.
so much evidence, evidently there's enough evidence for the FBI to now be involved. Evidently there's enough evidence now for the DA to announce this.
But also recognize that this is 47's FBI. This ain't Obama's FBI. This ain't Joe Biden's FBI. This is 47's FBI, who the president got paid $5.8 million because he said in a deposition that was apparently that E.G. Carroll said was sexy to be great. And that he forced a 13-year-old to perform force a 13-year-old girl to perform intercourse. Judge their vulva and the tightness of their vulva and their vaginal tissue, their vaginals, and oral. Not to mention walking a young lady around 47 Taj Mahal with Jeffrey Epstein. Wanted to delete the Central Park 5. I can keep going on and on and on and on, but child, this is 47's FBI, so I won't hold too much trust in that.
She's going to present things to the grand jury. There's nothing to present to a grand jury if there's an accidental drowning. An accidental drowning under no suspicious circumstances would not require a presentation to a grand jury, and the DA could make that call herself. So evidently, there's something not clean in the milk. There's something not clean in the milk, and they know it. But yet and still, because of privilege or whatever, there has been no arrest, and we are day 11 post July the 4th, when Nolan Wells was first reported missing. Now, I'm the people's judge, and I shoot it to you straight with no chaser. That is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. You think we're going to sing your praises because you put on a dog and pony show. You can say the right thing, you can be courteous, but the Mississippi I know, the Jackson County I know, they will smile in your face and serve you 2 glasses of sweet tea and still stab you in the back.
They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers.
I can talk about them because that's where I'm from.
Now, the fact that this has even escalated to be presented to a grand jury would also hint to more that a simple drowning must not have taken place. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Now that we're identifying that the call to get towed matches the same location where Nolan's body was found 2 days later, is this a major break in the case? And does this change your theory as to what happened to Nolan that day? Reporting live from Hyperscale Club, Fright Plus News, I'm John Appa.
Thank you, John. Much love to your brother. Absolutely. Y'all, that is it for me. We're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and then we'll come back and wrap things up here. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're back right after this. Roll it, everybody.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brave lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brave lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be, Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories alive. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story. But in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together. What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Miral's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B. J. Howell.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 923 Jams.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence. Excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
I love you so much. I had to tell you thrice. Welcome back in to Brainley's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. What a tour this was. Talking about the Baller Alert Career Network. There is the link right there. If you think you have what it takes to bring your resources to bear and also to your platform to Baller Alert. Like I said, truly, I love being able to showcase what not only is happening, but also to what we can become a part of. Amen. 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 So I think I'll take you all the way up to 1 hour and 35 minutes. And then after that, we will be straight on out of here. Of course, tomorrow, 11 a.m. will be a brand new show. And then, of course, 6 o'clock will be another show as well. Don't know what the show will be. Of course, as you guys know, I allow the day to evolve. But just know this, it's always going to be something good over here for damn sure. So yes, indeed, there's good stuff. Ooh. So yes, indeed, we are just chillaxing. Like I said, once I get done here, I will just be doing that, just chillaxing. Unless something else pops off tonight, I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all know usually on, Thursdays, I don't go live unless there's something that I want to talk about or if there's something in the culture that needs to be talked about. So yeah, I just, I've been promoting the Ball Alert Career Network at the end of some of my tours. I'm just like, well, you know what? Go ahead and do a whole tour on it, just that way people can know about it, and that's out here. You know what I mean? So, like I said, the link has no deadline as of right now. So, I would suggest if you wanna be a part of it, lock in now before they make a deadline. Not saying they will, but that's always a possibility. So. Yes, indeed. Y'all, we are chillaxing, about to get ready to end the show here. And there it is. Hey, one person, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully all is well with you. And if you are in Ohio or on the East Coast, please be careful with the Canadian wildfires out there. The air is definitely different outside for sure. All right, y'all. Let's get to greatday.com. Here we go. This is going to be a deep one. Here we go. The hearsay of one age becomes the orthodoxy of the next. Helen Keller. Very well said there. All right. Here we go, everybody. It is time for the Daily Motivator. Yes, indeed, here. Hey, good to see y'all again. For Thursday, July 16th, 2026, give as you go. You don't have to constantly produce astonishing accomplishment. Just be smart, practical, and balanced. Live with some intention, some follow-through, some effort, some consistency. Decide what you're going to do and give your focus and attention to make it happen. Don't expect it to get all done right away. Do expect to put forth effort hour after hour, day after day. Living well is not a matter of acquiring some exoteric secret or implementing some quick, clever hack. Living well comes from injecting gratitude, love, and positive presence into each moment rather as it arrives. A well-lived life is not complicated or out of reach, yet it does require your active diligence. Always be eager to make the effort, and you're likely to be repeatedly pleased by your progress. Attend to the demands, opportunities of life as you live it. Give your best as you go, and you'll make the going great. Ralph Moore. So let's talk about this. This one, I like this. Give as you go. You know, like I said, your work is not in vain as long as you are investing quality into your work. Like I said, I don't think I got on to YouTube. I don't think some of these opportunities I'll be able to go after. I think being on YouTube actually helps my resume, because when companies see my resume, they see, 3,000 subscribers, 1 million total views on his own. They're like, well, wait a minute. If he can do that on his channel, imagine what we can do if we hired him and put some money behind him. If you're going to do anything in life, you need to show you can do it on your own first, right? So that's the first thing I want to tell you, right? Is make sure that you don't let your work not matter to you. Right. That's the first thing I want to tell you. The second thing I want to tell you is you don't have to constantly produce astonishing accomplishment. Just be smart, practical, and balanced. Everything that I have done on this YouTube channel, everything I've done in my life has been consistency plus tenacity. That's it. Consistency plus tenacity. Consistency plus tenacity. Consistency plus tenacity. That is it. That is all. Believe me, you. And it has taken a while for that to work. But I can tell you this, though, right? And I try my best to make sure that with what I do, I try and make sure it's not too big, right? Where other people feel like, oh my God, he's always doing something big, this, that, and third. Because it's never my intention, right, to make sure that people feel hurt by how I move. In the same token, like my mama said, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but I modernize that, contemporize that, brainlanize that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. You should never compromise your work ethic because somebody doesn't know who the hell they are. I can't hear nobody. You should never compromise who you are to make somebody else feel comfortable. You should never compromise who you are to make somebody else feel comfortable. You should never compromise who you are to make somebody feel comfortable. If they're like, oh my God, they keep doing this, that, and third, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? In Jesus' name, yes, yes, yes. Amen, 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 amen. And finally, the third thing I'll say to you is that living well comes from injecting gratitude, love, and positive presence into each moment as it arrives, right? I'm going to relate that to attend to the demands and opportunities of life as you live it. You don't have to accept every opportunity, nor do you have to meet every demand. Having standards and requirements does not make you bougie. It does not make you egotistical. It does not make you in any shape, form, or fashion whatever people want to think about you. You protecting the person you are allows you to enjoy what you deserve. Protecting the person you are allows you to be able to enjoy all that you deserve. Protecting the person you are allows you to enjoy all that you deserve. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? With that being said, everybody, that is it for me. I thank you all so much for your time, your attention, and your commitment. Tell me, with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always one of us and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself is nothing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, I spend time together. Rise will be great together. And always remember, where you're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or you just letting people know right here at any time. Just because you don't get one opportunity doesn't mean something's not coming down the line. Make sure the replay is not just for you to watch it, not just for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, wherever successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you. But no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. I've applied for over 60 jobs. I think it's about over 100 applications, actually. I have more of thanks, but we moved on, and some while your resume was impressive. I just got an email back from 5 guys saying, while your resume was impressive, we decided we want somebody else. Now, of course, they want somebody in Virginia, but that's their right. But I want you to recognize something, all right? If you think about the totality of your life, things that need to happen usually take the longest amount of time. Things that need to happen usually take the longest amount of time. Things that need to happen usually take the longest amount of time because it needs to, every crooked way needs to be laid straight. Every imperfection needs to be checked, but most of all, the source of energy needs to be the best it can be to make sure it's supposed to be for you. As I'm saying that to you, I'm saying this to myself. Now listen, just because I did this live on this opportunity does not mean I'm going to get it. Let's get that straight. And nor should anything I do or any other content creator, because they promote, means they should get in. Because if you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you're about your assignment, and you are about your purpose, you will always be rewarded. Sometimes it's a little easier said than done, believing that you're going to be rewarded for doing the right thing, because the idiots that are doing the most, being mean, hateful, spiteful, and everything in between are getting through the door. Meanwhile, you, myself, and everybody else trying to do the right thing can't even get to the door. The blessing of it is the people who have done the right thing, they've been making doors. We just haven't knocked on those doors. I clocked that T. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's to come, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, and as culture. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Good night, everybody. Love you all. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.